Hello, everyone. For me, this whole matter is just such a sad one, and I just really wish it was not this way. It's so unnecessary, but at the end of the day, certain things are involved, and people have to, do that which is best for them. Especially, in cases that happen, even when, how do I put it now? There are certain issues that someone will say, someone that is outside, a stranger to you, it doesn't affect you as much as someone who has known you, that you've been close to. So when that person says it, people are more likely to say, oh, this must be true. If this person that used to be this person spokesperson is coming out to say all of this and say there are more things that he wants to reveal, then there's so much to it. But I just wish, honestly, this whole case, I wish this whole case was not it. But as you see from the headline, Peter Obi has gone to court. The first thing that Peter Obi had written for was a letter to that his lawyers had written to Kenneth Okonkwo to say to him that, hey, these things that you're saying, this defamation and all of that, you need to put a stop to it. But right now, what you have is that, and then they gave him a certain period and certain things to do, and then now he hasn't done them. So now there's a court case now between Peter Obi and Kenneth Okonkwo. This life is, it's really, it's just something else. You understand? Life is just so, it's full of surprises, a lot of surprises. Who would have thought in 2022 by 2026 that there will be a court case between Mr. Peter Obi and Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo. But you have it here between Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, who is the plaintiff, and Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, who happens to be the defendant. And what you have here is a writ of summons to Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo of dash 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 of NPR Olu something Usuka Enugu State, close to Ijoma Fish. Okay, that's the address. You are hereby commanded to, within 42 days after the service of this writ on you, inclusive of the day of such service, you do cause an appearance to be entered for you in the High Court of Anambra State, Onitsha Judicial Division, in an action at the suit of Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, and take action that in default of your so doing, the plaintiff may proceed and judgment may be given in your absence. And this was filed today, the 25th day of June 2026. I'm currently in the car, but I just saw this breaking news coming in, and by order of court, and it was signed by the registrar, and then you have memorandum to be subscribed on the writ. I think these are all legal, legal terms and all of that are going on, and other. Okay, so let me go back and read. There are some other things here. Okay, I think there's a particular page. Okay, yeah. And then it says that the writ is to be served out of Anambra State of Nigeria and in Enugu State of Nigeria. And then there are endorsements to be made on the writ before issue, whereof the plaintiff claims against the defendant as follows. One, that the statement made by the defendant on 8th June, sorry, I'm in the car, in my head a little bit of noise background, they're driving and getting to do something, and it's about to set, and the sun is coming out, so there are quite a number of things, so just bear with us here. So it said whereof the plaintiff claims against the defendant as follows. You understand? Just hold on for me a little bit. Is there a place we enter vehicle here?
Yes.
Okay, all right, but you can drop to it if it's good for you to drop here. Yeah, I'm in the car with certain people, and then they need to drop off. So for them not to, because I'm doing video, they will not drop off. So it's better for them to get that out. Okay. So this is really, honestly, this is just so a bit. So the people that dropped, and I'm being sorry about that. So this is a bit, it's just a bit heartbreaking, honestly. I wish it was better. In circumstances and the way things are, there is nothing one can say. Whereof the plaintiff say that the statement made by the defendant on 8 June 2026 during his appearance on Channels Television We're Going Home, Sunrise Daily, broadcast live to an international audience, and subsequently published on Channels Television YouTube platform under the title Kenneth Okonkwo criticizes Peter Obi, condemns NDC primaries, and thereafter amplified through the defender's verified X handle at real is it Ken Okonkwo Facebook account and other online platform, together with a subsequent statement made after receipt of or knowledge of the plaintiff's solicitor's letter dated 9 June 2026 were false, malicious. Okay, I think all they're saying is that this thing, that all those things that Kenneth Okonkwo has said were false, malicious. That's what Peter Obi's lawyers, have saying. That's what he has taken to court. So the court is also reading out these things are different. Then there's general damages in the sum of 5 billion naira. Sorry, the road is bad. I hope you can see. Abuja is working. Abuja is working. When we talk, they say we are lying. But anyway, that's Abuja, inside Abuja. Okay, I'm trying to get this thing out, because I would have said let me wait home before when I get there. There's already someone waiting for me at that home. I know I will not be able to do this as of the time that I should do it, but just to look at some of the other things that were raised. General damage, aggravated damages in the sum of 2 billion naira, exemplary damages in the sum of 1 billion naira, and order directing the defendant within 7 days of judgment to publish at his expense a full, unreserved and unequivocal retraction and apology to the plaintiff in terms approved by the Honorable Court on the Channels Television. Hey, okay, now there are so many other things. At the end of the day, so for me, it's like accusations. One of the things, so you can't accuse someone of this thing, even if, well, maybe people will have evidence. Anyway, Kenneth Okonkwo is a lawyer, so they will do this thing out there. He's able to he can also stand for himself and do that. But honestly, it's just really sad that it got to this stage. That it's sad. Honestly, it's sad. It's really sad that this is the stage that we have gotten to. It is what it is. What do someone? Hopefully, this ends well for both parties and they're able to reconcile. There can be reconciliation, but I don't think at this stage anybody is following that path of reconciliation. And of course, Kenneth Okonkwo did say he has evidence that he's going to give. So maybe we'll sit down and see all of this evidence come out and see how it all goes. But there are some things that you just see when you see. It's just like maybe you're doing something and you're seeing your siblings fighting or your parents fighting or whatever. Nothing really just makes it. Just does make it. You can't just have a good feeling about it. You understand? I mean, anyway, that's life. We move.